Sandy's bringing Gabby, and we should be there in about an hour. Here we are, Bumping Lake. What a spectacular morning. The water's pretty low because it's salmon season, so they're keeping the rivers full. Still pretty cool. Love all the yellow foliage over there. Gabby's pretty happy too. Boy, that's pretty down there, isn't it? Absolutely stunning out here.
Let's see Gabby bumping. Gabby, how do you like bumping Lake? Oh, she moves.
She doesn't pose very well, does
Hey,
she?
girl.
So Sandy and I were just down here on the water, filling a water jug, and we're kind of bushwhacking it back toward camp, and we came across this, which, you know, we can't say for a fact isn't man-made because we are in a somewhat public area here.
Very heavy.
Yeah, and they're broken off pieces. There is one next to Sandy's hand there that has been sawed, but that doesn't mean it wasn't sawed and then picked up and added to this.
This is just... I can't even budge.
This is really, really cool.
It goes all the way through. There I go. Oh, and there's a back door.
Is there?
Yeah.
Right on.
Come around.
Look at this right here. There's
so they
more.
Can make their escape.
Bends, leaning trees, broken trees. There's a back door.
And look, this one came out and goes right in between all those trees, Barb.
Oh, it does.
And then all this is piled, and here's the back door.
Yeah, and it looks like there's been a busy squirrel in there too.
Holy yeah.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
And look at the way those things are woven together.
This is cool.
And that one right over your head, turn around, right there, fresh snap, where it was placed in there.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fresher, that's for sure.
That's so cool.
None of this is old wood. I mean, it's not rotted. This one's fresher. This one's fresher than that one.
These are just, this is
amazing.
awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, okay, let's see what else we can find.
Okay, I'm coming out.
Okay, so right there is that huge teepee-ish type structure. Right here, we have a very fresh break on this tree. Underneath it is this tree, which is bent, and that tree, which is bent, over the top of this tree, which is bent, and then on top of this one, we have this one here, laid over it from way back there, and another tree under it over that way. This is just really cool, considering this tree is very freshly broken. That is so cool. Another bend over there. You know, these here, you know, this could be from snow. This is old. We've got another snap here. This is old, but it does create an X right there. We also have another snap over there, not quite as fresh. But, yeah, this is pretty cool. Big snapped one right there. Right through there. Actually, look, this one's broken twice.
Another thrust and not a hang?
It is. Okay, so
there's a theme here.
At the base, at the base you can see where this is cracked.
Okay,
and it's leaning that way, and then it's snapped,
in front,
and then back.
In between this V, which is two different trees. Well, this is
it's like wedged in.
Yeah. And then between those two down there, too. Oh, and then look,
that one's bent over.
That one's broken and bent, and this one's laying on top of it.
Yeah, and then, well, look at this, even just this here, the one that's hanging has this tip snapped and it's dangling. And then over here, you know, a lot of these bends, the ones that aren't weighted down, you know, you can attribute to snow weight. But here we got a snapped one. There's two snapped ones side by side here.
Those are
Ooh.
all bent in the same direction, all of them.
Yeah, look at that.
Like this is like snow or windstorm maybe. Or...
Well, that almost looks like a teepee there, where they're, this one is bent in one direction to be held down with the other two. Yeah. So that one is leaning up and pinned by two from over here. That's interesting.
Look at that. It's really
Yeah.
creepy.
Cool. Well, this is interesting over here. First, it's interesting to have rocks on the surface. In here. And then look at this. So here's a bent one that's pinned. And an X.
Now here's something that I find odd myself.
What?
Rocks.
Just what Barb said.
Oh yeah, they're above the, you know.
They're on the surface.
Yeah.
And there's no reason for them to be here.
Pop, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, look at the size of that one over there. I mean, nobody just randomly carried these here for no reason.
No human, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I just said the same thing to Sandy.
Here's another one over here as well.
Yeah. Well, and then look at this. We've got a bent tree with one pinning it and an X. And then just beyond that, there's another one over there.
Coolness.
Yeah, so we may have walked onto our little cluster here
Yeah.
of something that's an actual area they use.
And they use these rocks to signal each other.
Yep.
There.
Yep.
It's like a little puzzle. Yeah. Fun.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
cool. So that's pinning that one. The big one here is pinning that one. And then the X on top of it. Interesting. And then this over here doesn't look that old. Or maybe it's just that bright orange stuff. Yeah, okay, so...
This one. It looks bent over and then this guy's anchored underneath it.
Yeah, so that one snapped.
I don't know what that is, but there's
Snapped.
like some deep impression right there.
The end is actually, oh, right there, snapped off again. Oh, this is what I was looking at that's fresh, right here, where this one's bent.
Yeah, like
You can see where this is actually given
snap right there.
away. Right behind Gabby. Gabby.
Gabby, come here.
There we go, right there. You can see where that is really a fresh break right there. It could have just been the tension of the bend.
Right.
Or something, put more weight on it or something. But that's fresh. Another snap over there. So we've got the snap here. Right there. Which isn't very old. Probably sometime this summer. Another snap right there that's rather high. Over this one. Snapped again. Snapped again. Oop, elk bugle. Okay. I think we got a footprint. Okay. I think so. What initially caught my eye was this, but I think that's probably elk. And then I saw this, which looks like a very fresh human-like footprint, even with toes. And let's get this piece of wood here, so you can see where that was broken right there. This is all pressed down right there.
Good find, Barb. Good.
Not bad, huh?
Okay. Toes and the heel back there.
I do.
Got it one here too.
That's a big guy.
Right there, heel. Looks like possible toe marks still visible there.
It's possible.
Deep, you know?
Let's see what you got there, Sandy.
Possible. Pretty deep.
Yeah,
Look, it comes up,
similar to
goes
that one
around,
right over here.
comes out through there. Is that possible?
Possible.
Possible.
Not definite, but it's definitely possible.
One right there.
Could go either way there.
Yeah, that could. That sounded like the one up in Mount Baker.
They're excellent at mimicking birds.
Okay.
Because trust me, we do it all the time. It's like flag it, tag it, and you know.
So to be able to see this.
Got some elk rubs over here. Now that's interesting. Hey, you guys, got to see this one.
This might be one here.
Now that's an interesting structure there.
I'm not saying that's the same one.
So we got one bent into it,
Oh,
one leaning,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
one snapped, another one there. That's really cool.
Unless you get something like this, it's rotted.
Barb was found this.
Right. What'd you see, Barb?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it.
It just went.
I heard that.
Yeah, see how these are woven together? That's very nice.
It's your little birdie.
Maybe.
Maybe. How you do your little baby birdie.
Yeah, that's cool. Very nice.
Is that arc being anchored over there?
Yeah. It is woven into this.
Yeah, by the top of this tree. That one's anchored by the top of the tree and by this one. And by another one and a smaller one. Very awesome. That is nice.
So we got one from over there, bent between two trees
Oh, yeah.
and pinned.
So it's bent in front, in back, and then pinned under.
Yeah, and that's not even very old. Look, it's still got live needles on it. Plus a snapped one right there behind it. Cool.
Big axe.
Yep. That's cool. Almost an asterisk. Almost a teepee if you look at the other side. Oh, snapped off one. That's pretty cool. Hey, stick stuck in the ground.
Sure enough. Somebody tore this up for grubs.
Yeah. Oh, that is a cool tree. Look in front of you there.
This one?
Uh-huh.
It's got three.
3 forks? Or 2 forks? 3 trunks.
1, 2,